Hi everyone, I'm Raven, founder of financial literacy social enterprise Money Mind, and today's topic is one tip to release financial or other regret today. So in the summary of the live broadcast from today, we talked about how one tip to help release financial regret or other types of regret is to first notice that the thought is there and that you have the choice to change it or not. So if you have a worry thought or a regret thought that is coming up, it's a type of rumination. Now, rumination is from cows' habit of eating their food and then regurgitating it again. So it's essentially like regurgitating. And when we're worrying or we're regretting something, we're regurgitating that same thought. And so we're just eating it over and over and over again. And we don't have four stomachs. We don't need to do this. This does not serve us. It is time to let go if you are ready to let go of this thought today. So what we need to do, notice that we have the thought and ask whether we want to keep it. Sometimes it's a yes. Sometimes we want to keep it to feel bad or to be like regretting or experiencing this for some reason. That is totally okay. If we're ready to let go of these thoughts and these ways of doing things, then that's up to us. And if we're not ready, then that is absolutely okay as well. So if you are ready to let go of these habits of rumination and worry and regret, then you ask yourself, what is the thought and how does it not serve me? And what do I want to do about this thought in future? What outcome does this thought bring? Does this thought bring a good outcome? Or does this thought really serve no purpose and just weigh me down and hang out there making me feel bad? Does it make me a better person? Does it make the outcome better for me? Does it make the outcome better for anyone else in my life, in my work, in my family? Is it something that serves and supports me, or is it really not? Oftentimes, it will be not at all. So here's a method that we can use to help release money regret or other types of regret today. I call this the hero person or the hero self concept, and it's pretty commonly explained out there in the world and other life coaching and self-coaching methods. So here it is. You have yourself and your current thoughts and your mind that are just playing on a loop. In reality, you also have this regret thought or whatever rumination you have coming and attacking you. You're allowing that thought to play, and you might have thought that it served you or kept you safe somehow, but if you've decided you don't like feeling this way anymore, then you can stop it and let it go. You can do this by implementing a hero self. This is like in preschool when you find a friend and you're like, yay, and then you do everything together. But if someone comes up and tries to bully you, your friend is going to be like, no, who are you? What do you want? Why are you mean to my friend? Don't be mean to my friend. It's really primitive, but it really works because this version of you is used to just tolerating this bullying and harassment from your regret or worry mind. And the neural pathways are strong, so you will always be able to go along that and it will be able to play on repeat through your mind endlessly. So implementing this new hero self can be anyone, your future self, someone you admire, Beyonce. It can be someone really strong in your own life or just someone that is your old self or who you want to be, whoever it is. It needs to be someone that is strong, kind, but firm. How would they say this? And when that thought comes up to just hang out, but is a frenemy who's going to just attack you with these regret thoughts and things that make you feel bad, this friend says to them, no, you can't come and sit with us. You can talk to us, play with us, or be friends with us when you have something useful, helpful, or supportive to say. Until then, no. And this will try and talk. You know how sometimes people, when they're angry, they try and just like talk at you? This will happen. That worry thought will try and just every time. Just have your hero self stand in front of you and repeat. Is it useful? Is it helpful? Is it supportive? What you have to say. If the answer is no, you're not welcome. You're still not welcome. You can go and sit over there on that chair with us in the room, like we still love you, but we don't accept how you're treating us, you can go and sit over there until you have something useful, helpful, or supportive to say. So say that regret thought sits over there grumbling, 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 and it will grumble really loudly because, that type of personality, right? It's like, just whining for no reason to express its emotions. So it will sit there over there. And if it suddenly comes up and says, oh, hey, there's a situation now that was really similar to the previous situation that you regret, maybe you can make different choices as a result of this past information. Then you're like, okay, you and the hero self are like, yay, thank you for the information. That is awesome. This is a good, useful, helpful, and supportive thing to know. Brilliant. Thank you for that information. And you start affirming that that is the way that this particular thought pattern can be used for you. So then you can say, okay, I'm going to do something differently. You acknowledge that the regret is there. It exists, but you don't need to keep playing it in order to get a different outcome. All you need to do is recognize that it's there, recognize it exists, and then you can just let it be and decide on what action, what outcome, what different behavior you would like to implement as a result of having gone through that experience in your life. Because if you consider it a valuable experience, if you consider it something that you have gone through to benefit from, and you just think about it differently instead of something you have suffered or struggled through, if you change it in your mind and say, maybe I did struggle and suffer through it, and now I'm turning it into my favor. I'm turning it into something I can use to benefit my life. That is helpful. And the only difference is the way we think about it. The situation hasn't changed. The situation's exactly the same. It can't change. It's in the past. It no longer exists, except for in our head. So really, the one tip to be able to release money or other regret is to work on your thoughts, implement a hero self, and stop that thought anytime it is trying to attack you firmly, calmly, and kindly, and say no. We're just not going to listen to you anymore. And after time, over time, like you'll find that in the first few days, this, if it is very established, will be really hard to do. It will be noisy. You might be surprised how much you beat yourself up when you start to notice that this is happening. So if you are, that's fine. Just keep implementing. Is it useful, helpful, or supportive? 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 If you just keep that line over and over again, this and all the different ways that the regret and rumination will figure out to try and attack you will start to wear down, because this not only forges a new neural pathway that is supportive, but it also shows the rest of you that these types of thoughts are no longer welcome. And that further strengthens this. So I hope this has been helpful for you. My name is Raven. I'm founder of financial literacy, social enterprise Money Mind. And we also have free samplers and courses over at moneymind.global. This month's pillar is money mindset. So if you want to do some cleanup in your money mindset area, you can go over to our website, purchase a money mindset pillar, or you can go and try a free sampler, because the free samplers are in all 5 pillars of our financial stability framework: money mindsets, savings, budgeting, investing, wills, and legacy. If you're already totally cool in all those areas, then great. If you feel a little shaky, insecure, or have any regret or rumination in any of these areas, you might benefit from just trying the free samplers, taking steps to empower yourself in these areas, and saying, this is my future, I'm building it now. My regrets are there as lessons, and they only serve me to build my best life. And I'm not going to get everything right today. I'm just going to be working in part of the process and doing my best to help myself do whatever I need to do to just be happy, supported, and to provide myself with useful, helpful, and supportive information in my own life. So that's what we want to be doing. I hope that was helpful. This was the summary of the broadcast. One tip to help release money regret or other regret today. My name is Raven. Again, see you later next time.